Okay, hi! I'm Cherry and you've stumbled upon my channel, and today we're going to be talking about my December TBR. It has been a hot fucking minute since I uploaded a video. I'm really bad at this. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about the books I plan to read or hopefully be able to get to in December. There's like 10 of them, and they are all Christmas romances. I guess let's start. Because there is a lot of books to talk about. Actually, some of them are novellas, but still, we count them. They count. Which books should we talk about first? These are a mix of like sapphic and straight romances, so I'm not sure which one should we talk about first. Let's talk about the sapphic romances first, because the first book I want to talk about is one of my most anticipated reads of the year. So, it's Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellafleur. Written in the Stars is an Own Voices sapphic rom-com that involves fake dating. I'm not really a huge fan of fake dating, but this one is about Darcy, who is a free-spirited astrologer on Twitter, and she's going to fake date this uptight non-believer named Elle. So we're going to see the romance, and I'm really excited because I have not read a romance that involves astrologers yet. I think there's one coming up next year, but I think it's straight, so I'm going to be reading the sapphic one first, and apparently it's a really good book to read for the holidays, so we're going to be doing that. It's going to be my first read in December, and I can take that off my list. The next book on my list is actually a novella called Christmas Lights by Amelia Andrews. It's about Millie, who is starting over in a new town, but this time the head council of the town, who they call Nightmare Nightingale, decided not to put up a tree this year, so Millie joins the protest to have the tree put up. And then she meets Nightmare Nightingale, and apparently she's not really quite of a nightmare as others thought she would be. Honestly, the question that sticks is like, will there be a Christmas tree in the end? It's a pretty short read. It's like 178 pages, so I'm going to be reading that. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. I feel so awkward, I don't know why. Another novella on my list, which I'm very excited to read, is Most Wonderful by Bryce Oakley. This one is like an opposites attract situation. One of them absolutely loves Christmas, and the other one is like a fucking bah humbug Ebenezer Scrooge type. The grumpy one is an indie bookstore owner, and the other one's a paramedic who takes a break during Christmas to like bake. She bakes at her uncle's bake shop, and then they meet, and of course romance ensues. It's a pretty short read as well, considering it's a novella. I feel like this one will be really cute because the festive one is gonna be trying to change the Scrooge's mind and make her love Christmas. I really love books that showcase a lot of Christmas activities. Also, with the pandemic, I feel like since I won't be able to do any of these stuff, I'll just read about other people doing them. So the next one I'm going to read is A Girlfriend for Christmas by Barbara Winks. I think this one is also another fake dating situation. Like, the main character has a crush on her boss's niece, and she's always being her friends always force her into matchmaking situations, and she's like hoping that introducing her boss's niece to her friends is going to stop them from sending her on dates. So another fake date. I'm surprised that there's a lot of fake dating on my list. Why are there so many fake dating holiday romances? I mean, not that I'm complaining, they're all sapphic. Honestly, I will read anything with lesbians in it, so even if it's one of my least favorite tropes, I don't know why I don't like fake dating. Fake dating is such a popular trope, but it's not my least favorites. But if it involves gays, oh my god, this one. I am extremely excited for this one. This one is called A Christmas Carol by Margot Fox. Wait, is that her name? Yes, A Christmas Carol by Margot Fox. This one has one of my absolute favorite tropes, which is second chance romances. So they meet when they were like, it's like 1997, and then they meet in the present day after like 25 years, and then they reconnect. Basically, that's... I already read like a second chance holiday romance in November, but I'm so still excited to read this one because second chance romances, I know some people don't really like second chance romances because they can't, their heart cannot handle the idea of the characters being separated, but I absolutely love second chance romances. They were in love back when they were younger, and now that they're older, they're going to be rekindling their love, and I absolutely love that. I don't know why, but I'm really excited for this one. When I saw it, I was like, yes, I'm gonna read that. I'm definitely gonna read that. Okay, another second chance romance is on this list. I didn't even... These are so unexpected. Like, I read their summaries before, but I forgot what they were about until like I started talking about them in this video. The next novella is Peppermint Kiss by Marian Snow. This one is about a woman who gets cheated on by her college girlfriend. So of course they break up, and then a few years later she inherits like the Christmas tree farm from a relative, so she has to go back to the town where she came from, and then her ex pops back into her life and wants to make it right because apparently she did not cheat on her. And that is another one of my favorite tropes, misunderstandings. Yes, miscommunications, misunderstandings. Yes, I absolutely love that. I know a lot of people don't like it, like the same way I don't like fake dating. I absolutely love complicated relationships, you know. I love angst, and I know that all of these are holiday romances with guaranteed happy endings, so I will devour as much angst as I can. Like, give me that speck of angst and I will inhale it. I will inhale it. What is with holiday romances and second chance encounters? Is it because a Christmas miracle is in order? Yes, it's time for Christmas miracles, because I have another second chance romance on my list. This one is a book now, so it's The Christmas Ball by Lily Seabrook. It's not really high on my priority list for December, but I still want to get to it. Okay. This one's about Alice, who always has to pretend she's straight in front of her family, and she has to attend this Christmas party that happens once every 10 years where she dances with a man that her family wants her to marry. But then during rehearsal, she gets partnered up to dance with the first girl she's ever loved, and she realizes that maybe her feelings haven't changed. I feel like I'm going to get sick of second chance romances eventually, but not today. Not today. Again, to be clear, all the books I've mentioned so far have been sapphic. I am a very sad lesbian. Let's get on to the straight romances. I have 3. They're not high on my priority list as well, but I'll probably be reading them alternately, like sapphic straight, just so I don't get sick of them. So let's talk about 3 straight romances on my December TBR. This one I think is pretty popular. It's One Day in December by Josie Silver. So it's about this woman who doesn't really believe in love at first sight until one day she goes to a bus stop and like sees a guy and she suddenly falls head over heels in love with him. Their eyes meet and then the bus drives away, and that's it. And then she goes to like the bus stop all the fucking time in the hopes of catching the guy there, but she never does. And then she goes to a Christmas party and this friend introduces her to her new boyfriend, who turns out to be the guy she's been wanting to catch at the bus stop for a long time. So I'm really curious how they're going to pull that off. I really hate insta love, but the curiosity is getting the better of me. Plus, it's pretty much one-sided considering the guy doesn't know her. So I wanna see how that will play out. I was supposed to buy this book online. I added it to my wish list, and then when I came back it was out of stock. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll read it on my Kindle. This one is another one that I'm pretty excited about. It's the 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss. It's about 34-year-old Kate. Speaking of which, I absolutely love romances with like older characters. After a while, I just rarely read YA, so I'm reading adult romances. Maybe because I'm growing old. Like, I feel like I'm old and I'm withering. And these older people are the ones I can relate to now. Don't be fooled. I look like I'm 12 years old, but I am actually pretty fucking old. Anyway, this one is about 34-year-old Kate who's about ready to say bah humbug to dating, but then her friend signs her up to like this dating agency which makes sure you're in a relationship by the holidays. So she goes on 12 different dates with 12 different men, and I really want to see that. That sounds super cute, and I really like seeing different types of relationships. So I literally have just one more book to talk about, and then my memory card decided that it was full. So sorry if like the lighting or the position has changed. I don't think it did very much, but that is why, if ever you notice anything wrong, it's because my memory card got full. The last one I think will be a cute read. It's marketed as a romance, but I feel like it'll be showing a lot of aspects of friendship as well, and that is The Christmas Swap by Sandy Barker. It's about 4 friends who are pretty much bored with their usual Christmas and holiday shenanigans and decided that they're going to swap places all over the world and spend holidays in each other's shoes. And I think it'll be really cute. I don't know how much romance is going to have, but it is marketed as a romance. So I will be reading that as well. Hopefully I'll be reading that as well. I honestly, at this point, you know, I'm just hoping I'm going to get to these books because my reading mood has been really weird, and I feel like I'm going to end up wanting to read horror by the middle of December, but no. I will stick to this TBR. And I will read holiday romances because I am festive and Christmas is my second favorite time of the year. And I didn't really do well during Halloween, so I'm going to make up for it by following my TBR this December. Otherwise, it's weird to like read a Christmas romance in the middle of summer, isn't it? Is it? But that is all I have for you today. This has been an incredibly awkward video, and I promise I will do better in the next one. I swear I will do better in the next one. I already have a schedule made for like videos I'll be making. My schedule will probably be that I will upload videos every Wednesday if I can, so watch out for that. And oh, that means I'll be seeing you guys again next week. Hopefully, if I remember, if my motivation and willpower decides to cooperate and not go against me. Please, I need a Christmas miracle. I myself need a Christmas miracle. But again, that's all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it is very all over the place. I will be trying my best to improve on this whole booktube thing. You can tell I'm very new. Like, I literally have 3 videos and all of them are TBRs. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope the holidays will treat you well, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!